Oh my god.
Holy sh!
Dudes and dudettes, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog, guys. So 12 days, no videos. In the process of those 12 days, this thing happened. So yeah, it's been a long week for me, but powering through, making progress towards recovery. But last Tuesday, long story short, last Tuesday, I was playing a men's league game in Sarasota, and I got smashed by a massive elbow to the face, to the cheek, and the pain, in my opinion, didn't warrant a hospital visit. But a week later of just icy and kind of chilling out, relaxing, the pain's still there, and I also can't feel my face.
I can feel my face when I'm with you.
So there's nerve damage as well. I can't feel my nose, my lips, or my cheek, so that's a problem. So I'm gonna see a doctor probably tomorrow or today, hopefully, and kind of figure this whole situation out. But much rather have a broken face than a broken leg, because I can play with a broken face, but I can't play with a broken leg. So count my blessings. I guess that's a positive thing. But moving on here. So the point of today's video is gonna be based around kind of the questions I've been avoiding over the course of the past year and a half, 2 years. Things that are more private to me, things that are personal, I guess, to me, and things I've been avoiding talking about online. But since I can't move my face or be too active, I thought today's video would be a perfect Q&A to do a video today. So that's rhyming, but
No! God, please, no!
let's move on to the questions that you guys have been asking over the past year and a half that I've been avoiding. So grab some popcorn, sit down, and let's begin the Q&A for today. Alright. So the first question of the day is, where were you born? I was born in Sarasota, Florida, about 2 hours southwest of Orlando and about 1 hour south of Tampa, and about 5 minutes away from the greatest beach in America, Siesta Key. So I was born in Sarasota, Florida. Question number 2 is, what inspires you the most? It's a deep question. I would say connecting my passion and my purpose, the same goal, is what inspires me the most. So connecting passion and purpose is what inspires me the most. What is one important thing you've never revealed to your parents before? I would say the real reason why I lost a scholarship to Ohio State. That's probably the biggest thing that I haven't told them, the actual reason why I lost a scholarship to Ohio State. So that's probably the best answer for that one. Number 4, Quattro, is what is your biggest fear? Biggest fear? I'm not afraid of dying per se, but I'm afraid of dying at a young age. Not being able to complete all my goals, my ambitions, my dreams, and just dying before my time is done is probably the biggest fear I have right now in 2019, is dying at a young age. Number 5 is, what is your biggest regret? Interesting question. I have no regrets. All those moments of pain, suffering, moments of trauma in my life have all led to who I am today, and I wouldn't change that for the world. So I have no regrets whatsoever, but that is a good question nevertheless. Number 6 is, what is your favorite drink? Vodka and Sprites, rum and Coke. No guys. H2O, always agua, always water. Number 7 is, what is your favorite food? Favorite food, that's a better question. Favorite food is gonna be anything that has rice in it, pasta, anything that has eggs in it. Rice cakes are always good. Something that has a lot of protein or carbs is food that I consume on a day in, day out basis. So that is number 7. Number 8 is, what is your eye color? Purple. Question number 9, this person wants to know favorite sports team or sports teams. Favorite sports teams are Man United, Yankees, and Tampa Bay Bucks. Number 10 is, what is your favorite music genre? Music genre, oh boy. Contemporary, jazz, hip hop, rap, R&B. Favorite musician though, favorite bands is Ben Howard without a doubt. Ben Howard is the Number 11 is, what is your favorite quote? Favorite quote is, do more for others than you do for yourself. That's by far the best quote there is in existence. If we all followed that one quote, we would have world peace easily. So, do more for others than you do for yourself is the quote that I live by. Question number 12, this person wants to know, summer or winter? Being from Florida, I don't appreciate the sun or the summertime or the heat like I should, so I'm gonna have to say winter, to be honest with you guys. Winter is my answer for summer or winter. It's always winter for me. Question number 13 is, favorite subject in high school? I despised high school growing up so much. So honestly, I would say PE is probably my favorite class back when I was in high school. So PE it is, that's the answer. Question number 14 is, when you were young, when you were growing up, who do you follow the most? Who do I follow the most? Interesting question. The person who I followed the most for direction and guidance would be my dad, then my mom, my sister. I guess just family in general, so that's probably the best answer. That one is, I followed my family growing up. Question number 15, this person wants to know, would you rather be a genius or be wealthy? I would rather be a genius, because a person who's wealthy isn't always smart and has a chance of losing his money if he's not smart with the money. So I'd rather be a genius because that person has more of a chance to become wealthy than the person who's actually wealthy, if that makes sense. So I'd rather be a genius. Question number 16, do you have a tattoo? No, I don't have one single tattoo on my body whatsoever, so no. Number 17 is, who was your first friends in college? I have no idea. Throwback Thursday. First friend in college was probably my roommate Nick, freshman year. I haven't talked to Nick in about 3.5 years, so shout out to you, Nick, if you're watching. You are a subpar roommate. Number 18 is, what is number 1 on your bucket list? Top priority on the bucket list is to climb Mount Everest. I know it sounds a little bit far-fetched, but it will happen one day. Trust me, guys, I will climb Mount Everest, just not in the near future. But it will happen. Number 19 is how many countries have you been to? I've been to a total of 9 countries, all in Europe, but I'm from America. I'm based in America. I have not been to Mexico or Canada, so the real answer is not enough. Number 20, this person wants to know, great question by the way, this person wants to know how old I'll be when I get married. Ah, boy. That's not even like a figment of my imagination right now. It's not something I'm even considering, but if I had to put a number on it, I would say like 35 is probably the appropriate age. Number 21, how many days can you last in solitary confinement? That's a hard question. Give me like 7 good books, a computer. I could last maybe a week, but that's pushing because I have a thing with being like claustrophobic and being surrounded by walls. Maybe a week, but that's pushing it. Number 22, have you suffered a fracture before? Yes, I've suffered a fracture before. I've had 2 broken noses, a broken wrist, broken arm, and a fractured patella, so a total of 4 fractures in my career so far. Number 23, what female celebrity do you wish was your sister? It's like counterintuitive, like why would I want a celebrity to be my sister? I would want to date them. So the real question is, what celebrity you want to date? I would want to date Emma Watson. Number 24, what is the worst grade you got on a college test? Worst grade on a college test was my sophomore year. I was taking anatomy, I was taking a lab practical, and you had to name every single human bone on the human face. It's an absolutely impossible thing to do, so I decided to cheat.
You know cheating's wrong.
And I ended up getting caught. So my worst grade in college was a 0. Number 25, this person wants to know my reaction towards people who are outspoken about their beliefs. If you know what you're talking about, if you demonstrate knowledge in your certain niche or your topic, I'll listen, I'll respect what you have to say, but if you can't walk the walk and talk the talk, I'm not going to respect you or listen to what you're saying. So that's my answer. Number 26, what is something you wish you were good at doing that you're not good at doing? Being a better footballer. Number 27, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? Live anywhere in the world, where would you live? Somewhere quaint, quiet, peaceful, tropical maybe, but just away from like loud people, loud noises, because I hate loud people and just obnoxious noises so much. Australia, New Zealand, like northern China, and probably Canada. Number 28, when was the last time you cried? It's a very personal question. I would say watching the Titanic like last month, to be honest, guys. Number 29, what's the first movie you recall seeing? I want to say Cinderella. I know, guys, that's not a great answer, but I want to say Cinderella, like Aladdin or something, or like Beauty and the Beast, something like Disney-ish. Not great movies, but I grew up watching Disney movies, so yeah. Question number 30, we're getting deep here. What's the first thing you do when you get home? Eat. Always eat, guys. First thing I do when I get home is I eat. Number 31, what time do you go to bed usually? I'll go to bed around 12 or 1, wake up around 7 or 8, so I'll get around 6 or 7 hours of sleep each night. Number 32, what's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning? Check emails, phone calls, texts, and then DMs eventually. But it's in that order of just like emails, phone calls, texts, DMs, those 4 things, and I make breakfast. Number 33, what is the last book you read? What was the last book I read? Last book was 0 to 1. Question number 34, what was your first job? My first job, Throwback Thursday again, was mowing lawns. I mowed lawns for a good maybe 4 or 5 years growing up. And after that, I went to college, played soccer in high school, whatnot, and that was kind of my job, and then now I'm just working for myself. So I've had 2 jobs over the course of my entire life. Number 35 is, what was your first cell phone? First cell phone, oh my gosh. I got my first cell phone when I was 13 or 14 years old, which is absolutely absurd now because kids get cell phones when they're like 7 years old now. But first cell phone was a Motorola Razr, which was absolutely like the best thing back in the day. Like, he had a video camera. The guy who pitched us the phone was like, the best new feature, it's got a video camera, oh my gosh. And that was like the best thing in 2000, wherever the heck it was, 2006, 2005, was the Razr. Absolutely amazing phone back in the day. Number 36 is, what drains your energy? Interesting question. It's not working out, surprisingly. Like, working out doesn't drain my energy at all. It's people. People drain my energy so much. They're so loud, so obnoxious, just so annoying in general that when I'm alone, I get so much done. So people drain my energy. Question number 37 is, what's something you've never done before that you like to try? Skydive. Absolutely skydive, or bungee jumping, or something that's extreme when it comes to adrenaline. Something like that is something I'd love to try.
I don't wanna take a bow, 'cause I've been dreaming for a while.
Question number 39. Would you rather talk in your sleep or fart in your sleep? I feel like from an offensive standpoint, it would be farting, but then again, from a sleep disruptive standpoint, it would be talking. So I feel like I would choose farting. Number 40. What do you do when you're bored? I'm never bored, guys. I hate this question so much. Like, there's so many things to do from a productive standpoint, technology standpoint, to making money standpoint, that anyone who says they're bored, like it's just boring, you should cut them off from your life, like, instantly. I hate when people say, I'm bored. Like, no, dude, just go away. Question number 41 is, it's kind of deep. If you had 1 year to live, what would you do with it? If I had 1 year to live, what would I do with it? I'd make a ton of videos for you guys. I'd do a lot of YouTube videos. I would hang out with friends and family, and I would play a lot of football matches. So football, friends and family, and make a lot of videos for you guys.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
Question number 43 is, what book am I reading right now? I am reading a book called, drawing a blank of it right now. It's called Good to Great by, I want to say, James Collins. Really an amazing book. It's about companies who can't make the leap from being good or average to extraordinary or great. So really an amazing book. Make sure you guys check it out if you have a chance. Number 44, if you inherited $25,000 right now, 25K, how would you spend it? If I had to spend it, well, I wouldn't spend it, I would invest it, but it says spend in the question, right? So if I spent 25K, I would buy 2 Red cameras and take these like average vlogs into like world-class, amazing videos. So I would buy 2 Red cameras. Number 45, what is something that most people don't know about you? Back in the day, I collected corks, I collected bottle caps, I collected Matchbox cars, I collected Hot Wheels, I collected pretty much every single like intricate little small thing I could possibly find. So I was a collector back in the day. Number 46 is, describe yourself in one single word. Persistent. Number 47 is, one thing you wish you knew as a kid that you know now. I would say how many times I was going to transfer, to be honest with you guys. Like, transferring is just a pain in the ass. If I knew how many times I was going to transfer when I was a kid, I would not even go to college, because the transferring aspect is just a pain in the ass. So that is one thing I wish I knew. Number 48, and this person wants to know, what's the most important thing in your life? Family, 100%, actually 99.9%, and 0.1% avocado toast. Number 49, what event in your life has left the biggest impact on your career? That's a good question. I would say just going to college in general. Like, college taught me what I wanted, but also what I didn't want. And there's a lot of people that are just so confused when they go to college. Like, they have no idea what they want, their dreams, their hopes, desires. And college taught me a lot what I didn't want in life. And that was just a mediocre life. So I feel like from a soccer standpoint, from a football standpoint, a life standpoint, college was probably the most influential event in my life that's happened to me, so far at least. All right, so last question, number 50, last question of the day, and that is, what advice would you give your younger self? I would say the biggest thing for me, guys, is just understanding that you're gonna fail a lot. You're gonna be a non-believer, you're gonna doubt yourself, you're gonna cry a lot, but just know that all those things that happen from now until then has a purpose. Every single mistake you make, every single team you're cut from, every single friendship you lose, every single opportunity you squander has a reason behind it. Everything. I repeat, everything has a purpose.